was full of animal crap and hay to what it is now. Like
that bad.
Oh my goodness.
and all of the little, but all of the little things that have gone into making it, like the little decorations, the candles, the moss, the this and that, all the little details, all of this came together from things falling into our lap, people showing up at the right place at the right time. We were supposed to get barn board from a buddy. His barn board was rotten, and then Fallon and I, driving mechanics, found a whole bunch of barn board lying on the side of the road.
On the road that I used to live on 8 years ago, just sitting there. And Chris and me made that happen, and my dad, Ron, got it up to the house.
It's been absolutely incredible. I mean, everything we've manifested for has come together, but we absolutely could not have done it without all the amazing, hard-working help and dedication and support from all of you guys. And there's even more people who weren't here today, but it's just an incredible amount of people have helped us there. So I know we're probably saying a lot of words.
I'm going to throw out one more point. Su Lao, some Buddhist monk, says that the light shines through all the cracks, and all this process has been one of the lessons that God shines through in the moments that are what you think are crappy, and they're testing, and they make your patience nerve-wracking. And then you just know that you're on the right path and that something's there with you to help take care of you, and that these moments are the perfect moments if you can just relax and breathe. And so I hope all of us can feel that way tomorrow, because I know you're going to be working extra hard to make sure my day's right, and I'm going to turn off tomorrow.
I think the final proof of that was that my costume, I think for the last 3-4 days, my costume was missing. The big mystery had just up and vanished, and today it showed up.
In the barn in the back.
Everything has come together. It looks like the rain's even dissipating for tomorrow. Like, everything is just perfect. It's just awesome.
So God's got this, and on that I'm going to offer it out there, although I think it would be my family member if someone would pray for us and finish off something. I think it's going to be Wesley while I take him.
Yeah, this is impromptu.
It sure is, but God told me it was right, and you're great. So just pray even if you don't feel anything to say.
Oh, I got things to say. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together tonight. Thank you for the hearts, the love, the joy that has been brought to this moment. Thank you for your loving arms keeping everyone here safe, for making amazing and miraculous things happen, like the wonderful stories we hear about missing barn board and about lost costumes, which is not so amazing. It's actually very typical.
Amen.
Thank you for safe travels for those who have traveled hundreds of miles. Thank you for those who have been here for almost a decade, watching over Fallon and Chris, lifting them up, shining your love on them, bringing together those who we would never imagine would be together, but because of your love and your generosity, this just all works so amazingly. We are so grateful for your time, for your love, and for the love of all these people. And I cannot say enough how thankful I am for what you have brought to my family in the addition of Chris, and how much we are thankful for him and the love that Fal has for him. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Let's go throw a wedding.
Happiness.
To happiness. And to all of us. Cheers, you guys are heroes.
We got this.
We sure do.
Mostly.
That's right, because God's got the rest.
Do we have anything else, or do you want to save for tomorrow?
We'll save it all for tomorrow, because we have to do another speech.
Walking up to you and going, breathe.
Everyone that doesn't see me breathe can walk up and say, I just think like Hetty did the other day for me. She saved my life. And I was crazy. And Chris said, it's the first time I've seen you really crazy. And Hetty's like, hey, I think you're not breathing. And I was like, thanks, Hetty, you're right.
So you're not wearing blue lipstick tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
Excellent. All right.
What else do we have to do?
We have to throw the rehearsal. And Michelle, cheers. I did. Oh my God. We have to continue this with saying that Michelle and Rob and Katie and Steve have brought to the table, and and Andrew is here taking pictures. They have brought to the table and kept me and Chris in check when we couldn't think for ourselves.
You guys have done an
And Walter
incredible
and
amount.
Dad and Mom Nika. Everyone has brought Mom Nika. That's what you can call her if you want. And Hetty. Everyone here, Marianne and Dave, everyone's played their roles. Mike and Kat, Terry, Tracy and Roy, Angela, everyone. You're all mentioned, and you all worked hard today, Pops, and your family, your merry men. Elizabeth, who's marrying us, she'll get some props tomorrow. Partners of partners. Anyways, you've all been covered. This we heard, but we didn't see anything. It just sort of wavered around. I'm turning it off now. Peace.
Hello again, everyone. Hello. My name is Lady Heather Neal, and I am cousin to Lady Fallon Noel of the song. We are honored to be the Master of Ceremonies today. Fallon and Chris, you are individually, you are two of the kindest people we know, and together you make the most beautiful couple. Everyone who knows you can see how in love you two are from the moment they lay their eyes on you. You both complement each other and bring out the best in each other, and it is an absolute pleasure to be in your company.
So I believe everybody can agree here. Your partnership can be summed up pretty perfectly in a quote that I have here from a very, very famous philosopher and doctor. Okay, here we go. We are all a little weird, and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. That's Dr. Zeus for y'all. Say again?
I think you're cut of the same cloth.
Of course.
People who give their cats the silliest names are generally the craziest.
Absolutely, 100%.
So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, Chris and Fallon have asked us to have an open mic on the speeches. Please, if you wish to give a speech, keep it short. If you talk too long, Lady Fallon will ring the triangle of death. You will be removed from the stage, and you will have your head removed.
2 minutes.
Off with the head!
Off with your heads! At this point, we're going to ask for Rob to come up, kick it off, and show y'all how it's done.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a good night tonight because the food was fantastic. I just want to thank everyone.
Please, gotta hear Rob speak.
Sorry,
Thank
guys.
you.
Shut up.
That's what you got.
Keep it down. There you go. All right, guys. I just want to thank everybody for coming. It's been a fantastic trip. It's been a very long haul of all of us doing everything. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying themselves. I just want to talk. Chris and Fallon, you guys have done a fantastic job with everything. It's been a very, well, way to go. You guys have done a great job.
It's been.
Sorry, I don't do this very often, my bad. So I just want to talk to you guys about how I met Chris and Fallon. Obviously I'm Rob, I'm one of the best men, and I'm also the master builder. So I've done everything in the bar and everything. Everybody has done everything. Monica's done a ton of stuff. Everybody's put a lot of effort into this venue and has come out to be spectacular. So I just want to thank also everybody who have done their part to make this one of the best nights, I think. The master builder. Thank you. Okay, so I'd like to just take a minute to talk about how I first met Chris and Fallon. I met Chris 18 years ago. I was invited to one of their crazy house parties by Chris's sister, Marianne. Sorry, I mean small shindig. Sorry, Hetty and Brian. I know we kind of had to keep that under wraps when we were growing up at 15, 16 years old. But we had a blast at your house while you guys were gone. As I was walking up the driveway, I met this person who was decked out in chains, baggy jeans, and green hair. Yes, Chris had green hair. We called these his punk days. We chatted for a bit, and I thought you were a pretty cool guy. As the years went on, our friendship grew, and I became closer with you and your entire family. Your family took me in like they were my own. From Hetty, Marianne, and Dave, spending years with you guys, was probably one of the most memorable years I've had.
Basement.
Sorry?
Street basement.
Well, you know what? We had good times. We had some drinks. We had some fun.
Some.
Lots. From the cottage trips to birthday parties, road trips, concerts, to family functions with mine and your family, we've been through a lot together. We've had our ups and our downs, good and bad, but in the end we knew that we could always count on each other. Chris, anytime I needed you, you were there, and I appreciate it. Chris, you're a brother to me, and I wanted to thank you for that. I remember when you first met Fallon. I was over at your house one night. You got back from meeting up with Fallon at a bar. You told me that you met someone who complimented you perfectly. She was your yin to your yang, your thunder to your lightning. And I was excited for you. Fallon, when I first met you, we instantly hit it off. We hung out all night in the kitchen on Highway 48, laughing and joking around, and I knew that Chris had found somebody very special. You're a kind, caring, loving person who will go out of your way to help somebody, however big or however small it is. And I want to thank you for that. To me, this is what makes your relationship special with each other. You both help people whenever you can, big or small, it doesn't matter. You guys are there for them. That's fine. We can do that later. I'm sure we have an axe that we could get that going.
Start now.
Whatever. I can honestly say there isn't a person here that you two haven't helped out at some point in your life. So with that, I don't even have a cup. Can I have a cup? Sorry. I need my cup. Oh, that's empty. Come on.
Here's some wine.
We're good. Don't worry. So with that, I would like to raise a glass, chalice, goblet, mug or stein, to the happy couple. I love you both. Congratulations on your special night, and live long and prosper.
Cheers, naughty. You come over here, you sweet man. All right, there may not be any other speeches. Am I okay with that too?
There might be, though. And on behalf of the Draper clan, let me hear you. As ruled by Queen Eleanor, I just want to say thank you very much for having us tonight. I won't be as eloquent as Rob was, but that was a great speech. It was awesome, Rob. And your carpentry also is awesome. So I just wanted to say thank you for everything. We love you all, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening. I'm Chris's first cousin, Dan. I'm his only male first cousin. My sisters couldn't be here tonight because one of them is having a baby in a few months, and the other one has little kids as well, couldn't come out here. But I'm here, and I've known Chris longer than anyone else here, except for his mom and my mom, basically. And I can remember so many memories of Chris growing up, going to Canada's Wonderland, going to the exhibition, family holidays that we'd spent together, and going to day camp in the park. No, sorry, Glenbrook Day Camp. Glenbrook Day Camp. And coming to the States, to where we lived at the time, to visit. And then later, what would we do? We would go to the cottage, and I actually spent a summer living in part of a summer living in his house on Tyler Street, and I was part of some of those house parties. So, and then I kind of moved out west, and I lost touch with Chris. I saw him at family holidays, family celebrations like my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary, things like that. And then I remember like a few years ago now that he said, yeah, I met someone, and she's really special. And I was like, Chris, that's good, that's great. And from there, I've seen you guys really come together and watched you, I don't know, make a life together, and I hope that your life goes on further and much further, and that you live happily ever after. And we're all here to celebrate you, so cheers, my Lord and Lord Lady. Good evening.
Wait, do I need this? Or should I just speak normally? Okay, so I should just speak normally? Okay.
I'll just speak normally. Hold on for a sec. Let me just get this up there. Okay, sweet. Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan. I've known Fallon for about, by the way, just to clarify, if anybody wants to behead me, they have to be able to touch my head. Just clarify. I've known Fallon for about 7 years. And when her and Chris started dating, she brought him to a party that I happened to be at. And I met him for the first time. And I gotta be honest with you, man. At first time I met you, I thought to myself, he is way nicer than I am. Way nicer. And now that you guys are together, the more time I spend around the two of you, because I love Fallon and I love you. And I love the both of you a lot. And the more time I spend around the two of you, the more time I realize that Fallon and I are probably polar opposites. And she brings out every single ounce of cynicism that is deep in my heart here. And the more time I spend around Chris, the more time I realize I want to be more like you. So, I still love you both. Has it been over 2 minutes? Because I want to see someone behead me.
Are you singing?
So there's been no embarrassing stories about Fal yet. And I'm not going to start it. Every bit of seriousness, for those who don't know me, I'm Wes. I'm Fal's brother, her bigger brother. So when Fal and Chris first got together, I'm not sure how many people know Fal before Chris. Her track record with boyfriends was not fantastic. And she said, hey, do you mind if I bring my new boyfriend Frankenmuth to meet you guys? It'd be a great time. We'll come to Michigan. We'll have Christmas together. There's a little hesitation because I got 2 little kids. But I said, sure, it'll work. It's cool. And we were out. There was an incident. Fal got very passionate. And I said, I'm just not sure you're seeing it the right way. And Chris said, Fal, I actually think your brother's right. And instantly I knew. Instantly. The right man was here. The right man was here. There's a little piece of that because I'm arrogant and I need to be told I'm right. So, that helped. But from that moment, he instantly showed he wanted to be part of our family. He welcomed both my little children in. He was loving and affectionate towards them in a way that we had never seen from someone like that before. For years, it has been a joy and an excitement by our entire family. My wife, my children, to come and see Fal and Chris, because it's like we didn't miss a beat. We were with him yesterday, and we might not see him for a year, but the hug is just like it was meant to be every day and every minute. So, Chris, Fal, I love you guys both. Chris, welcome to the family. And for all the people who put today's event together, Michelle and Rob and all of your cohorts, you guys did such an amazing job. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Everyone here who put work in, this is unreal. So when I come around asking to record you tonight, asking for you to give words in character to my phone, please feel free to do so. But you got to give words of respect and love and joy in character because we're at a party.
Evil party.
That's right. I want to see it. It has been 2 minutes. I love you guys both. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. You guys have a great evening. I love you.
Hi, everybody.
Speak up. Get on the mic.
Sorry. Better? Alright. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steven. Probably know me better as Stevens. I've known Fallon for about 15 years. And likewise, I have seen her highs and her lows, the goods and the bads. But we've always rode that storm. And honestly, I don't even really remember when. Sorry, it was on my shoe. I don't even really remember when Chris came into your life because it feels like he's always been there. Chris. Chris, you are the yin to her yang, you are the light to her dark, the shadow to her blindingness at times, that point of refuge we sometimes seek, and that translator that is still learning. But learn you will, as anyone who knows Fallon and chooses to know who she truly is will say. Cheers.
Cheers.
One time. One more.
Hold the fuck on.
One more. One more.
Two more.
Two more?
I'll sit down.
Okay. Val, it's been one hell of a party. I know since you were a little kid, you've always wanted a medieval wedding. I was surprised when Chris wanted the same thing. This has been a whirlwind of a ride, and I am so pleased that I was part of it. And I love you so much. And Chris, you just make our family awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
All right.
I just want to say how happy and proud I am of the two of you. I welcome you to the family. You've done an awesome job to be surrounded by all of the love and people in this. We are a family, and it's wonderful to be
You have permission from the Queen.
Thank you. All right. Not too loud. I don't want to blow out the fucking sound. Yes, you can. Sure you can. I can hear myself. I can hear everybody just fine. If it's a problem, it's because this guy doesn't have the sound turned on just right. Sound man.
You gotta move into the mic, sweet pea.
Right there?
There you go.
Okay. Now I want to say thank you to Chris, and thank you to Fal, and thank you to everybody else. Rob, I'm the other Rob, if everybody didn't know.
This is his house.
You're welcome. Now I've known Chris not as long as my Fallon's friends have known herself. But he's a very good friend of mine, and when we met and had that dinner, my father-in-law's place, right there, he's right there. I just knew. I knew that they were gonna be together, and I gave her the secrets to him.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't share. He just loves.
We've changed that. I didn't mean to. It just happened.
It happens with
I
you.
had an earful once or twice.
There we go. So, as I appreciate you both in separate ways and together, and you both are as strong as two elements make an alloy.
Science.
Enjoy your life,
and enjoy it strong. Thank you very much for coming to my place.
Now if the speeches are done, I'm going to rally my band and I'm going to do a couple songs.
Is it done? One more? One more!
Sorry, my dad's got to speak.
Hello.
Hi, Ryan. Where can I find you guys? Where's Chris?
I get a short speech. I want to personally thank everybody who volunteered and helped out. So I had my apprentices prepare a scroll of... Never mind. So Val came to me, she was young, and what kind of man should I marry, Dad? Well, I can marry a magician. Well, he's not a conjurer. Or an athlete. Well, he's not a goalie. Or a musician. Well, he's not a drummer. But Chris, I love Chris. And he's the best thing that happened to Thal in a long time. And I'm proud to welcome him into our family. The whole side. Mateka, Akron, Draper, the mad side, you might want to say. Welcome, Chris. Where I am over here. Welcome to the family, and we love you. Peace. Cheers.
Let me start playing the drums.
We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and cross to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the
As our good friend Michelle, I don't know if Michelle's here. As our good friend Michelle has been saying for the last few days, this is not a wedding. This is a production. So much has gone on to make this wedding happen. I couldn't even begin to tell you all the stories because I'm going to be here for a very, very long time. So I'm going to keep it very short. The last year of our lives has been absolutely amazing. So many stories of people coming together, the universe providing all the little things to make this place happen. Just a quick example, the beautiful bar that Rob Kennedy had built, the barn board that was coated on there. We had a friend of ours that was supposed to give the barn board. Turned out he was all rotten and moldy. A week later, Fallon and I are driving to mechanics, and what do we see on the side of the road? A whole bunch of really awesome barn board. And there's countless other examples like that. And so we want to thank all the people who have come together. There's been so many people to name, but there are a few special mentions, I think, that we should give.
One story that comes to my mind, and I'm just going to scream right now, Mike Gospel. We needed power washers, and everyone offered a power washer, and this guy brought a power washer forward, and when he brought it over, I'm like, is it gas? Is it just electric? And he showed up with a gas power washer. And you should be thankful to him because that barn was full of animal poop before we started this party. And it's not anymore. It is some powerful stuff. And we cleaned our house with it last week before the wedding because I just needed to.
The inside or the outside?
The outside, not the inside.
There's no animal poop there, was there?
Not in our house, no. No animal poop in our house. I already said my spiel, though. I love you all, and I want to thank you, and I really just want to spend the rest of this night. Come and talk to me, because I'm doing my best to make it around. Come and drag me places, me and Chris, if you got to say some words, because this is about you guys. It's my day, and I want to see you, and every one of you. Please. It's about you.
No
and it's
way,
my
be
day.
selfish. It's your day.
But I want to say hi, so I'm going to do my best to come around, but you might as well walk up, because that's what people have been doing, and that's been great.
Can we tell you our problem?
No. I don't care about your problems today. I don't know if you all know, but I'm a social worker. I do this full time. I'm done caring about people's problems.
But it's really important.
Today. Until the honeymoon is over, I don't care. And that's allowed. Mic drop again.
I also want to give a very special thanks to the amazing musicians who have come to entertain us tonight. I know our harp players have left. The house band.
Bernadette, Jesse, Mike, Manny,
Ryan and Daniel.
yeah, because I don't hang with them too often.
Play them out,
They're
Chris.
freaking awesome.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for providing the music. You guys are awesome, and thank you. And again, thank you to everyone. This day is for you just as much as it is to us.
I know you're all full, but we made s'mores stations. They're right around the fire. You can grab, there's vegan stuff, so please don't touch the vegan stuff if you're not vegan. And then there is the other side. So go make some s'mores, because we're Canadian, right? Eh? Have fun.
Medieval Canadian.
Canadian.
I don't want to bore these people anymore. All right, go on. Be merry. Enjoy the night. Thank you.
I have no idea where
Heather! Heather, it's your birthday! Heather, it's your birthday! God, you're a beauty! Thanks for the party! You're all right. Heather, she's our MC, and her and Teddy are married, and they are a cut of the same cloth. And I love them, and thank you for your help today, because you took what I gave you in the few days I gave it to you, and you made that happen.
Thank you. We love you.
I love you.
We love you!
Yeah!
And it doesn't end there. It's not only a wedding, it's not only a birthday, it's Andrew Perrins and Maggie's 10-year anniversary. Yesterday, but it still counts. Andrew Perrins, my best friend, he has come, he's done some videography, some photography. And Maggie, love you guys, and happy anniversary.
Thank you.
The last thing, the matriarch of our family, the Draper family, which Chris has now joined into, has came out tonight, even though I didn't think she was able to make it. And she is now going to leave the house, like Elvis Presley. Gran Eleanor Draper, I love you. Wave to me like the queen that you are. You wave, girlfriend. Thank you for making it to my party. I'm gonna go kiss her. Goodbye.
Queen wave.
Do you need Kat, who has thrown this party, she's the dungeon master, has a minute of something to say.
For anyone who still needs food, there is food in the coolers, in the barn, self-serve.
Word. Go party.